Please don't click off the video just because there's a watermark. Give it a chance. Alright, so the first Five Nights at Candy's was released on July 18th, 2015. It was one of the first FNAF fan games and is well known amongst FNAF fan games, and today I will be playing it and its sequels, explaining how the characters work, and reviewing the game overall. Alright, so night one, there's only two threats, I think. That's Candy and Cindy, I think that's her name. And the way they work is that they'll start off at the stage and make their way to your office. They can appear at your left or right door, and all you gotta do is close the door in their face. You'll know they are there because they have these lights in their eyes that you can see in the dark. So you don't need the night vision when you're looking at them on the cameras. Yeah, so in Night 2, the chimp character is introduced. He works similar to Candy and Sydney, but he has a set path. He goes from his stage straight to your office and is dealt with the same way as Candy and Sydney. Alright, so in Night 3, two new characters are introduced. Blank imprisons Showers Candy. Blank, he's in the drawing room. He starts off in the drawing room. He has 2 to 3 phases. Once he completes all those phases, he will try to break the window in front of your office. Or in front of you, I don't know. But the window has a door. So if you close it in time, he won't be able to make it in. Then there's Brolic Candy. He works the same as Chimp. He starts off in parts and service and heads to your left door. But his eyes, they don't light up, so you won't be able to know he's there just by looking at the door. So what you have to do is open the cameras and check if he's there, and if he is, you close the door. In Night 5, another new character is introduced. The Rat. He hides in the cameras and makes his way to your office. Close your door when he is there. I have not beaten Night 6 yet, but I will record myself playing it now. Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, this game's getting a solid fucking 8 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. We're gonna move on to the second one now. Alright, so our main character has lost a bet of some kind, and their friends message them saying that they have to stay 5 nights at an abandoned factory. And you can respond any way you want to this message. So in Night 1, there's only one character active, and that is Cindy. She will move around the factory, but if she appears in your hallway, you gotta make one of the phones in a different room ring, and she will go to that room. In Night 2, the Chim character is back. He'll try to break into the vents, ring the phone in the room that he's in to scare him off. In Night 3, Candy makes his appearance, but he works the same as Cindy, so there's not much to talk about in Night 3. In Night 4, the Penguin makes his appearance. He appears on the cameras. If you see him on the cameras, close the monitor or change the camera, because if you look at him for too long, he'll shut off your monitor. And in Night 5, Blink makes an appearance. I don't know how he works because my game glitched the fuck out. Oh! What? Yeah, not gonna lie, 5 out of 10 at best. It's not much really goes on. It's too easy. Anyways, on to Five Nights at Candy's 3. Alright, so Five Nights at Candy's 3 actually has some lore that's not too hard to understand. Our main character, whose name is Mary, has a shitty memory because of a traumatic event, and the only way to remember is to face her fears, I think. So, in night 1 and 2, there's only one enemy, the rat. He can appear in 3 different spots: the door to your left, the closet in the middle, and the closet to the right. Point your flashlight at him to make him leave. If he makes it in, point your flashlight at his face. He'll move his head in an attempt to avoid the light, so move your flashlight where he moves his head. After that, he'll go under the bed. Once he goes underneath the bed, look under there to see what side he is on. If he's on the left side, stop looking under the bed and look to the right to lure him out once he's out. Once he's out, point the flashlight at him and he'll leave. In night 3, the cat is introduced. He doesn't do much. He can appear at your left or right side. Point your flashlight at him to make him leave. This game is very easy, but it is very fun. I made it to night 5 without dying once. In night 6, the puppet makes an appearance, and he is a bastard to deal with. He works like the mouse, but he's harder to track with your flashlight. He'll spin around, jump around the room, and I have not beaten him yet. It's that bullshit, you know? Yeah, so anyways, Five Nights at Candy's 3, it's a 10 out of 10. I love it. Unless it's night 6. I hate night 6. Anyways, I'll be playing the remastered version of Five Nights at Candy's 1. It's just the same as the first one, but with better graphics and Easter eggs. And teasers for Five Nights at Candy's 4, which is not fucking happening. It's not releasing. Stop acting like it is. It's not releasing. Oh, and also I beat night 6, so I'm gonna show that footage.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that bitch ass thing.
Kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm
They all have audio cues whenever they get to a door. I just realized that. The chimp. Yeah, you probably didn't hear what I said, but I said that they all got audio cues whenever they come to the door. I understand it now.
kiss me on my
I remember hearing, old Candy, he made a grunting sound whenever he was...
shoulder hurts.
Yeah, this one's not getting a rating because it's just the original, but with better graphics and more Easter eggs. So yeah. But honestly, I do prefer the original. Anyways, you can click off now because I'm not talking about Five Nights at Candy's 4 because that's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not talking about the trailers or anything like that because it's just not going to release, so there's no point.